Good morning, everyone. This is my first video posting. I am a 38-year-old stay-at-home wife with Bell's palsy and borderline personality disorder. So let's do my skincare for the morning. Start out with what? Our meds. And now my skin has been really bad, so I'm trying to clear it up. So I use the Pharmacy Deep Sweep 2% BHA pore cleansing toner with papaya and moringa fruit, which I'm almost out of. I just lightly rub it for my first go and get all my problem areas. I get really congested right here, right here, right here, and right here. Those are my problem areas. So after I've done a nice sweep, I start pressing it in. Just press it in like this, especially where I get congested. So I do that. I just kind of press it in all those spots. And I just dermaplaned 2 days ago. So I got all these little like pustules on my face, and now I have all these little scabs, which usually does not happen, but I think I used one that I had already previously used by mistake. So now that we've done our toner, I like to go to my next step, which is serum. I got two of the small ones. They're the Biosense Squalene and Lactic Acid Resurfacing Serum, because I had cystic acne in my early teens and 20s. It just hit me out of nowhere. So I've got really rough texture here and here. Now you can't feel it too much because of the products that I use, but you can see it. So, yeah, just keep using it to try and make it better and better. I used 4 pumps because they're just tiny guys, because I wanted to try them out. I'm a Sunday Riley Good Genes girl, but I figured I'd give this one a try. And I just put this all over my problem spots, especially right here, right here. My forehead never gets anything, or the sides, just right here and right here. And now I'm just going to press that in, like so. Got a little Billie Eilish playing in the background on my playlist. So I wanted this video to reach people mostly who suffer from mental health or borderline personality disorder, because as you know, for us with BPD, there is no cure for it. There is no pill we can take. We can only try to control our symptoms through therapy and medication. However, I've had it. Got diagnosed about 17, so I've had it for a long time. So I now know, what's going on, and when something is happening or why I'm behaving a certain way. I know that it's my borderline. I am married to my husband. We've been married for 6 years. I am a convert to Islam. La ilaha illallah. And, yeah, it must be very hard for him to put up with. I know it's a lot to handle. However, he does his best to research and understand. Therefore, he just doesn't think I'm, overreacting or being, overly emotional. That's just how I am. If you have BPD, you know that sometimes we run on pure emotion and we make very impulsive decisions, and, people don't quite understand, like, hey, why would you do that? And you just did it. Like with my tattoos. One day I was like, I want a tattoo. No planning, no nothing. But anyways, now that that has absorbed, I know my camera sucks, but he's going to get me a better one. I go in with this is my morning routine. So I use the Caudalie Reversitrol Lift Cashmere Firming Cream right here. I I've had it for quite a while, and I have a lot of products still. It's so good, and it lasts forever. So I do use a bit much. I take about that much. And I'm not too fancy about this. I like to rub it into my hands and just rub it all over my face. And don't forget your neck. I always do my neck, especially now that I'm about to turn 39. So after that, then I'm just going to press that in a little bit. I don't know if that's effective, but I see all the influencers do it, so I do it. So just do that. And then we'll move on to the next step. The excess, I always take and put on my hands, sometimes just a dab more, because your hands and your neck are the first things to show your age. So let's not neglect those hands and neck. So yeah. Anyways, got this bracelet off eBay. I don't know if you can see it. Little clovers. It's so cute. I absolutely love it. It was like four pounds. So good. Anyways, so yeah, I wanted to start making videos because living with BPD and other issues as well, not only do I have BPD, but I also have bipolar, I have clinical depression, I have agoraphobia, fear of going outside, do a lot of online shopping, and just all around anxiety. And, you know, my disorders do cause me to overthink, and I can create these scenarios in my head and just, it gets way out of control. Anyways, we also have this headband. I thought it looked like a tiara. So I was like, you know what? I'm a freaking princess, so I'm going to get it. So third step, I like to go in with more moisturizer. So I'm going to use the L'Oreal Paris Revitalift Filler Hyaluronic Replumping Water Cream. And for L'Oreal, this was pretty expensive. This was 20 quid. But it's got that great dispenser that we all love. Ready? Perfect meter dose, so we don't run through too much product. I'm just going to rub that in as well. Not too rough. Gently. I'm just going to pat it in. Anyways, I want this to be like kind of questions and answers. I am American. For the past 6 years, I've been traveling with my husband. I spent a lot of time in Egypt. I've been to Paris, Spain, and Egypt, I guess. And now we are back in England. So from England, we're planning to go to India because healthcare is very affordable there. And I am not a British citizen, therefore I am not receiving the proper care that I need because it is extremely expensive, especially for a psychiatrist. And in India, you can see a psychiatrist and get all your medication for literally so cheap. So that's kind of what our plan is. We're going to go there and like spend some time in a place with a pool and get back on all my proper meds and just kind of reset myself before I go back home to America. I have a mom, a sister, a beautiful niece. I do have a daughter. I know a lot of people will judge me because I have been away for so long. However, we do video chats and I do visit. And I've been struggling to get my mental health under control, to get well, where I'm able to be, high functioning like I used to be when I was younger. You know, I could hold down a job. I could do a lot of things that I can't do anymore. But I hope to get stabilized and be in a better headspace so I can be 100% there for my daughter, because that's what she deserves, you know. Oh, she's 9, about to turn 10. She is a gymnast and a cheerleader, and she's amazing. So I'm going to go in with a little more of the lactic acid, because why not? Especially in my bad areas, which is right here. I don't know why all women open their mouth like that. So we're just going to put that right there and right here. And I'm just going to press it in like that. I know they have these little tools to put on your skincare. I don't know, has anyone tried them? Is it worth it? I have the Medicube jelly cream, but I was told that I needed like some little device that they have to go with it. Now, I don't want to spend that kind of money, so I was hoping maybe I could find something on Temu, but I love the texture, and it's pink, so yeah, I love it. Anyways, so, and then I do my lips. I just ran out of my Laneige Sweet Candy Lip Mask, which I'm really upset about. So I'm just going to use my Gisou. And put that on. I love the cherry on the cake. Gisou, it leaves the prettiest color. And I love it. I'm not into nudes or browns or mauves or anything like that. I love pink, pinky flush. I like pH ones because I have very skin-colored lips. So I'm always looking for something to make my lips not blend into my face. Alright, so now that the lactic acid serum has sat for a minute. God, this is a horrible first video. By the way, I got these pajamas from Temu. They're so cute. And they cost me £4 because I got them 50% off. But I don't know, the star is just this headband. Oh my god, I cannot, it's so cute. And then, last but not least, I like to go in with something else, especially when you're using acids like this. I think you really need to be hydrated. So it's a Pharmacy Honey Halo. I didn't get the big one, but I do have the small one. As you can see, it's very loved, but I just use a little bit because it's expensive. So I take about that much. And I'm going to put that where I applied the acid. Just kind of hydrate that. Bring it down the neck. Love ceramides. This is my first ceramide moisturizer. And I love the whole range of the honey products. Absolutely love it. Also, has anyone bought the Guerlain Honey Kiss Kiss balms? I think they're so cute, and it looks like the color is so pretty, but I'm just not too sure because they are, again, pretty expensive. So I wonder if I should get that instead of my Dior that I usually get. So yeah, that. Alright, so that is basically what I do in the morning. That's my skincare routine. If I can get myself out of bed and do something productive, the first thing that I do is a skincare routine. I think for people with mental health problems, we do lack the ability to take care of ourselves as much as we should, not enough as we should. And I found that having a nice skincare routine makes me feel like I'm doing something good for myself, just for me. It only benefits me. It's not for anybody else. So if you don't have a routine like this, go to the drugstore and get a routine. Because let me tell you, the L'Oreal products, if you can get them on offer at Boots or Superdrug, like 50 off or buy one, get one 50, it's so good. Because this is $19.99, the L'Oreal, and regularly it's 20 quid. So this was definitely a good buy, and I absolutely love this. Ever since I got it, I cannot stop using it. I cannot recommend this enough. Anyways, we're going to finish it off with some hypochlorous acid, because we're extra and why not. And that's it. Oh, and I never even said my name. But hey, so again, my name is Kara. I'm an American housewife living here in the UK with various mental disorders and BPD. I hope you enjoyed this video and talking. And if you're a girly out there and you have any of these diagnoses, or even if you don't, if you need someone to talk to, if you want to reach out, if you liked any of the products, or if you have any suggestions for very congested, acne-prone skin, that would be great. Just to say hi. So, yeah. Bye.